Joseph Mason Bull Reeves was an admiral in the United States Navy, who was an early and important supporter of U.S. naval aviation. Though a battleship officer during his early career, he became known as the "father of carrier aviation" for his role in integrating aircraft carriers into the fleet as a major part of the Navy's attack capabilities. Reeves retired in the mid-1930s but was recalled to active duty during World War II to serve in high-level staff positions within the Office of the Secretary of the Navy. He retired again in December 1946 with the rank of full admiral. Early life and career. Joseph Mason Reeves was born on November 20, 1872 in the village of Tampico, Illinois. He received an appointment in 1890 to attend the Naval Academy, where he became a football hero. In addition to his on-field heroics, he is credited with the invention of the modern football helmet, in which he had a shoemaker create for him after he was told by a Navy doctor that a kick to his head could result in instant insanity or death. Reeves graduated from the Academy in 1894. Upon graduation, Reeves was assigned to the cruiser US San Francisco. He served in the battleship US Oregon during the Spanish-American War, taking part in the action against Admiral Pascual Cervera Whitetop's fleet at Santiago in June and July 1898. Start of the 20th century through World War I. After the start of the 20th century, Reeves served in San Francisco and on the battleships US Wisconsin and US Ohio, in addition to tours ashore at Newport and Annapolis, where he was an instructor in the Naval Academy's Department of Physics and Chemistry, 1906–08. He served as the Academy's head football coach in 1907, guiding the team to a 9-1 record and a 6-0 victory over Army. Following duties as ordnance officer on board the battleship US New Hampshire, Reeves served as ordnance officer in the staff of the Commander-in-Chief, U.S. Atlantic Fleet. He followed this with assignment to the Board of Inspection and Survey and a tour as commanding officer, Naval Coal Depot, Debron, California. In April 1913, Commander Reeves assumed command of the collier US Jupiter, the Navy's first electrically propelled vessel. The ship was recommissioned in 1922 as US Langley, the Navy's first aircraft carrier. Detached from Jupiter in April 1914, he commanded the cruiser US St. Louis and various other ships until assigned to Oregon, June 1915, as commanding officer. Detached for shore duty at the Mare Island Navy Yard. In June 1916, he commanded the battleship US Maine during World War I, earning the Navy Cross for exceptionally meritorious service during the tour. Post-World War I assignments. After the war, he served as naval attaché at Rome and in April 1921 assumed command of US Pittsburgh. Captain of the Mare Island Navy Yard at the end of that year, he commanded the battleship US North Dakota, 1922–23, then attended the Naval War College at Newport. After completing his coursework, he spent a year as a member of the staff. Entering naval aviation. Upon completing his tour at the War College, Captain Reeves decided to enter the new world of naval aviation. In order to hold a command post, however, he needed to receive aviation training. Like other older officers, notably RADM William A. Moffett, chief of the Navy's new Bureau of Aeronautics, Reeves qualified as a naval aviation observer rather than as a naval aviator. He received his qualification in 1925 and assumed the post of Commander, Aircraft Squadron, Battle Fleet. Though a captain by rank, his position as squadron commander permitted him to fly a Commodore's pennant. His His flagship was the experimental carrier U.S.Langley, his old ship Jupiter, modified for aviation operations. The wooden flight deck was installed over the Langley's existing deck structures, giving the vessel the nickname of Covered Wagon. While in this command, Reeves worked hard to develop carrier aviation tactics, seeking to increase sortie rates and the use of dive bombing. He proved these concepts by the success of his pilots and aircrew during the Navy's annual fleet exercises. Reeves served on the Navy's General Board, June 1929–June 1930. 15 months later he became senior member of the Board of Inspection and Survey, Pacific Coast Section. Another tour at Mare Island followed, and in June 1933 he became Commander, Battleships, Battle Force, with the rank of Vice Admiral. In July, he was assigned as Commander, Battle Force, U.S. Fleet, with the rank of Admiral. On February 26, 1934, Admiral Reeves was designated Commander-in-Chief, U.S. Fleet. He held this command until June 1936, when he was ordered to Washington, D.C., to serve on the General Board. He held the board position until November 23, 1936, and retired 7 days later. Recalled during World War II, the Admiral's retirement was short-lived, as his nation again needed his services to fight another world war. Reeves was recalled to active duty May 13, 1940, advanced to Vice Admiral on the retired list, and served in the office of the Secretary of the Navy from May 21, 1940, until December 23, 1946. He then retired a second time, and spent his last years living in Maryland. He died at the National Naval Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, on March 25, 1948. Reeves's legacy. A warship and 2 airfields have been named in honor of Vice Admiral Reeves. The guided missile frigate U.S. Reeves was commissioned 15 May 1964 and won 3 battle stars for Vietnam service. The Reeves was reclassified on 30 June 1975 as a guided missile cruiser. Reeves was decommissioned and stricken from the Navy Register on 12 November 1993 at Pearl Harbor. She was sunk at sea 31 May 2001 off the coast of Australia. Joseph Mason Reeves Field at NAS Lemoore, California, was dedicated November 20, 1961. Reeves Field at NAB San Pedro, California, was dedicated during the 1930s. This airfield is no longer active. Awards and decorations. Reeves earned the following awards and decorations: head coaching record,